just finished up your 5th week of the 6-week challenge, doing classes and nutrition and everything like that. What was the problem that you were having before you started here?
I had a knee replacement and cervical spine surgery last year, and I had just decided I was done, I guess, with my life. I sat in my recliner and I watched TV, and I just got thinking, my God, there's got to be more than this.
Right.
So I reached out, and it was really simple. I just sent a text and said, can you give me some more information? You called me.
Yep.
I thought it was going to be really intimidating.
Mm-hmm.
And I was, I didn't want to do it. But then you made it very easy. I came in and talked to you, and then I just
decided to go for it.
Yeah.
Decided to make that change.
And I really, really enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of the house. I was becoming a hermit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the people that I'm working with. Everybody's in the same boat. You don't have to wear a fancy outfit. You
Right.
don't have to do your hair. You don't have to do your makeup unless you want to. But yeah, we're all in the same boat, and we laugh, and it's just,
Laugh, have a good time.
it's a very good time.
Yeah. Good. So like, thinking back to before you started, what was the frustration like? Like, how did that feel, not being able to go out and everything like that?
Well, I was depressed. I mean, I realize now that I was depressed,
Yeah.
and I needed to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And I had gone to my doctor, and she said, if you're going to make it, you've got to stretch, and you have to build your strength up. And I knew I wouldn't do it at home. There's lots of YouTube videos,
Right.
and yeah, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at. But for some reason, I can come in here and lift weights, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, you just needed that accountability.
I needed the accountability.
Right.
And the nutrition. I didn't know that I was supposed to be having protein, and
Right.
I thought I knew everything, but I didn't.
Yeah, because there's always new things to learn, right?
There are new things to learn.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
So I know you tried like Weight Watchers and a couple other different things before. What was different this time?
Well, it wasn't just learning how to eat right. It was also the strength training, and with the strength training, I felt stronger.
Mm-hmm.
It was a whole different mindset. And I talked to my friends about it, and I look at them and I think, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you getting on board with me? But it's intimidating at my age to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like you just kind of have to take that first step.
yeah.
That's the biggest. That's honestly the hardest. They say the heaviest weight you ever lift in the gym is opening the door.
And it's very, very true.
Yeah. So as far as like where you were then versus now, like what progress have you seen so far? Like I know you said you feel stronger, like health wise and everything like that. How does that feel?
I'm actually, when I don't come to the gym, I come to the gym 3 days a week. On the days in between, I'm actually getting on the bike, or I'm going out for a walk. I'm not sitting in the chair. I'm going to the kids' ball games. I'm not using the excuse, well, it's really hard for me to get up and down those stairs and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm kind of back out there again.
Yeah, and you're finally like you're living your life again.
I am living my life again.
Exactly, and that was like the whole thing. Like you knew you wanted to play with your grandkids.
Yes.
It's like it's hard to run around with grandkids if
You're sitting in your recliner.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like you're not engaging with them. So yeah. So I mean, it kind of goes into the next part of like how is it impacting your life? So like your social life, your family, just, I mean, how you feel in general, like overall.
I'm just happier.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't believe how much better I feel about myself.
Yeah, and in 5 weeks, like it's, like you probably could have never even imagined it would be like that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so quickly.
Yeah, but just feeling that difference, and that's the biggest thing is like, even if the weight isn't coming off, right? Because like, I mean, we did a body scan, and it's like, okay, we're not making a lot of changes, but you're feeling way better, and that's, I mean, that's more important than a number on a scale, in my opinion.
Well, and I think that was my main goal, was to be healthy. It's not that I wouldn't like to lose some weight. I certainly need to lose some weight, especially for my joints, because I have a lot of joint issues. But yeah, I just feel better. I just feel stronger, and like I want to do stuff again.
Right. If someone that's in your, or was in your situation where, you know, you're just sitting around all day, you think that you can't do it, like, is there any like words of wisdom, or what would you say to that person to try and get them to start?
Get off your butt. Yeah, it's just, you know, send a text and they'll call you, and they make it like really easy to, they'll explain it to you, they'll explain what they have to offer, and
Yeah.
just do it.
Right, like we make it work for whatever situation.
Right.
You know, if that was one of your concerns coming in, you're like, I have all these limitations, and I'm like, yep, that's no problem, we'll work around it.
And that surprised me, because well, it didn't really surprise me, but when you said, I told you, well, I've got this knee, and I've got this neck, and I've got this shoulder, and you're like, we can work around it, we know how to do that. That was a big push.
Yeah, it's probably kind of comforting. It
Oh yeah.
made it a little bit less intimidating for sure.
Yeah. But I really like, this is crazy, but I really like not having to wear fancy clothes or doing my hair,
Right.
and you just get up and you go, and nobody cares. There isn't anybody.
No one's judging you.
Nobody judges you. That's a big, and I can't believe that at almost 70 years old, that bothers me, but I guess it must.
Right, I mean, everyone kind of struggles with that, whether, I mean, even if you're in shape, you're still like, oh man, does my hair look okay, or am I wearing the right outfit, or am I lifting this weight right, or...
Oh, that's another thing. I swear they laugh at me, because I can't hardly walk and chew gum at the same time. But you know, they just stick with it, and everybody struggles. It's not just me, it's the ones that have been here for a couple of years doing it.
Right.
You know, and we just laugh at each other. And
Yeah, you're very accepting, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. But yeah, I'm excited to see, you know, where you take this in the future. All the progress you're going to continue to make. It's really going to be cool to see.
Yeah, it's great. It's been great.